everyone, it is me, Christian Pie Lover, back again with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make some dog stuff. I'm going to show you how to make a flat collar, a martingale collar, a harness, a training collar, and a gentle leader. Enjoy, and here's the craft supplies I used. Ribbon of your color choice, and chain of your color choice. Pliers and jump rings, perhaps maybe of different sizes for different things. Scissors, a hot glue gun, and a model dog of your choice. Alright, to start off with, we are making a flat collar. This is just a very simple loop around the neck. You can do two different choices here. One, you can just put the ring on here and then attach it to your dog's neck. This is one that won't be very easily taken off, but it could be because it is hot glue and sometimes you can peel it off, but that is a little bit hard to get on and off because you'd have to warm up your glue gun again. But anyways, you can start off by just putting your ribbon through your ring, and then you can fold it over and glue it down so your ring doesn't slide around, or you can just slip it on the ribbon and attach it to your dog. Either way, it works nicely. I do not want my ring to slip around, so I'm going to go ahead and do the one where it just simply stays on. So I have finally gotten my tiny little ring onto the end of my ribbon here. So I'm going to move it as close as I think I can to the end of the ribbon here. Fold it over, and I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. You don't want to leave a little excess, but not very much. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Alright, and now it should look something like this, with just a little bit of ribbon poking out. So when you wrap it around, you still have somewhere to glue it in the end, and this isn't flush to the dog's neck, and it kind of sticks out for you to possibly add a little tag or leash, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and attach it to my lovely little Yorkie back here. Alright, after a little finagling of getting this ready to be glued, I am finally ready to glue it on. Make sure it didn't attach itself to my Yorkie, and I'm going to go ahead and trim off the excess. Then I'm going to go ahead and add a little glue to make it not as fuzzy, and I think he looks so cute in his cute little red collar here. And I think I might add a little tag. He looks so cute right now. Next up for my collar designs is going to be a martingale. My puppy currently wears a martingale. You're going to need 3 jump rings. You can choose them to be any size you would like. They will just need to be, you'll just need 3. To get started on making your martingale, I have picked the smallest jump rings I can. Again, I'm going to go ahead and slip it onto my first one here and then glue it down. Once you have this glued down, go ahead and measure on your dog or puppy how much you'll need. You're going to want a smaller amount than going all the way around. So I would say about that much around. So I'm going to go ahead, fold this, and add another ring. Alright, once your collar is looking something like this, I think I made my gap a little bigger than what I would normally like, but maybe this pup needs to grow into her martingale. Either way, what you're going to go ahead and do now is you're going to want to measure on your doggy's biggest part of their head, so you'll be able to get it on and off. Once you've measured this, you're going to want to go ahead and take enough material to be able to get it on and off. I will show you how. Alright, so go ahead and take your lovely part of your collar here, slip the ribbon or material, I guess it's technically ribbon, through one ring and then out the other. Then you're going to want to go ahead and place this on the largest part of your dog's head. And now you'll know the size of your martingale. Go ahead and you're going to want to cut a few pieces, and this is how big you're going to want this gap. These pieces can be shortened down. So now what I have done is I have slightly pulled on this piece here, which will slip it back through there. Measure here on how much you're actually going to want for ribbon. I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. I want a little more because we're going to add the third jump ring. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the jump ring on this piece, very similar or practically the same to our first red collar. Then I'm going to go ahead and attach it to this piece. Alright, and this is what your martingale collar should look like when you're all done. Yes, the loop is definitely really large, but that can happen, especially when you have a dog that has a bigger head, and that is just the fun part about this collar, is that it can come off and then you can go ahead and slip this on to your dog or puppy. And then you can go ahead and clip a leash to that, and yes, it does kind of pull perfectly tight, just like a real martingale, but maybe I'll just pretend this collar is just a little big for this little puppy, and maybe she just needs some time to grow into her new little martingale. Moving on to making a harness. The harness design I have chosen is the most simplest design I could come up with that would stay on the dog and come off the dog as well. Just really easy, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make it. You start off with just simply slide on a jump ring and go ahead and glue this down. Alright, once you have this glued on, simply go ahead and take this around your dog's belly. You're going to want the rings to be pretty close together in the end. So I'm going to go ahead and add another ring. Alright, now you should have something that looks like this. It currently will not stay on your dog, and that's okay. We're going to go ahead and take another piece of material. You're going to loop it right here around their chest and on the other side. Make sure this does not get glued down. You can if you want, but I like it when it slides so I can adjust it a little more. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I mean. Go ahead and take your ribbon and you're going to fold it around your girth piece of your harness or belly piece. And you're going to kind of adjust it just like this. So then you have a little piece sticking out here so you can glue it. Stick it together and make sure it's not stuck down permanently. Go ahead and wrap this around your dog. Measure around and repeat on the other side. Now you should have something that looks like this. Simply just put your dog's front paws into it, and how you will attach it is you will get a lovely leash and clip it on to your dog. There is one more piece I would like to add, and that is a nice little piece that goes in between their tummy and up to their chest piece, so then this can come down so it doesn't ride up onto his little neck or her little neck. So I'm going to go ahead and make that little piece. So I'm simply going to make it very similarly to the side pieces so it can slide back and forth. So I'm going to pretty much repeat that right in the center here and right in the center on the belly. Alright, and your harness should look something like this. Once again, simply just put your dog's front paws, one through one gap and one through the other. pull up and around, go ahead and grab a leash and clip it there. And then your little harness should be all done. I went ahead and grabbed one of my horse lead ropes, which is another way to make a dog leash, and this is what it looks like when it is all connected on your little dog. And I think this is a super cute harness. I am personally not a fan of harnesses because my dog just pulls like insane in them and wants to run really far ahead of me, but that's just my personal opinion. But I think this dog looks absolutely adorable in his or her harness, and I think she's so cute in it. Look how cute she is. Moving on to the next item. Alright, we are making one of my most favorite training devices for dogs, a head collar or gentle leader. To start off with, you're going to want to take a small piece of ribbon and 2 tiny little jump rings and connect them together. Once you have a piece that looks like this, you're going to go ahead and take some more ribbon, thread it through both, and make a loop. Make sure it's not super big for your dog, but big enough to get on their nose. Alright, once you have your nose piece all measured out, go ahead and add another jump ring to the free side of the ribbon, or the side that's already cut. Once you do that, go ahead and glue the longer side to the rest of the ribbon. Cut off the excess and your nose piece or muzzle band should be done. Alright, and now you should have something that looks like this. Go ahead and take a piece of ribbon and connect it under this jump ring right here that slides up and down between your little nose band. Go ahead and make another one on the other side, wrapping it around and connecting them, or you can just make one loop. You can add a buckle if you like. I am not going to do that today. Alright, and my gentle leader is completed. I have kind of tried to fold it down in the back because I didn't add a buckle, so it is a little funny looking, but I think she or he looks so happy and sweet in his little gentle leader or head collar. So there we go. So typically they're nice and tight up by the ears, so more like that. So then when you pull, you can easily guide them wherever you want. This is probably one of my favorite pieces of equipment. Alright, this is the last item. This item is so simple. Pretty much what you need to do is take some chain or ribbon, wrap it around your dog's head so it matches, make it the tiniest bit bigger, and add 2 jump rings on either end. And then what you're going to do is you're going to slip majority of it through the one hole and kind of grab it. Just like so, and what you have made here is what is typically called as a choke chain, but it does not choke your dog if you use it properly. I have used one of these on dogs before and they seem to respond very nicely. I also have one of these made out of rope in real life. You can also make this out of ribbon if you would like versus chain. You just simply slip it over the dog's head. And then you will go ahead and attach a leash on the longer piece, and you have made a beautiful, lovely choke chain / training collar. I hope you all have enjoyed watching me make these wonderful dog crafts today. See you all soon. Bye until next time. And God said, I will send them without warning, so no one suspects they are angels. Bonus craft, making a dog toy. Go ahead and take some embroidery floss and fold it approximately 4 to 2 times, however you like. Go ahead and cut that, cut the ends. Go ahead and tie a wonderful knot on this end, one end or the other. Doesn't really matter. Alright, once you have that side all tied up, go ahead and take 2 strands from either side and twist them in the same direction. Pinch them together and let go of that side. You will get a wonderful rope. Go ahead and tie it in the middle and on the end. And then go ahead and kind of make it the same length and tie another knot. Go ahead and trim off the ends here. And now fluff the ends here like a real dog toy would be. So you untwirled these ends here. Trim up these ends. And you have yourself a super cute dog toy.